Namaskar to everyone on board, and pleasure and delight for me, your host, Vimi Chaudhary, to be extending greetings to all present on behalf of the Indian Achievers Forum and welcoming all of you to yet another virtual summit, which is part of our dialogue series, wherein we have been covering various topics and aspects of the Indian economy, the policies, the programs which are of the government, which are impacting our Indian economy. This summit, ladies and gentlemen, has been supported by the Ministry of Communications and Information Technology, METI, Startup Hub. It has been sponsored by the Science and Engineering Research Board, Electronic Cooperation of India Limited, and it has been further supported by the Atmanirbhar Bharat and Vocal for Local initiative. We would also like to thank our event partners, the Brandworks Media Private Limited, for the support which they have extended to us. With that, ladies and gentlemen, I would now like to take the opportunity of welcoming and introducing to all of you our eminent guest speakers. First of all, many thanks to them on behalf of Indian Achievers Forum, on behalf of the entire organizing team. Thank you to all of you for taking out time and, in fact, dignifying and magnifying this event with your gracious presence. So we are really glad to have our Chief Guest, the Honorable Chief Guest, General V.K. Singh, retired, the Honorable Union Minister of State for Road Transport and Highways, joining us. We have our distinguished guest of honor, Shri K.J. Alphonse, and we have had the good fortune of having him in our other summits also. So we thank him once again for gracing the occasion, the Honorable Member of Parliament and the former Union Minister. We have Shri Shyam Jaju present with us, General Secretary, BJP. Welcome to you, sir. We have the distinct honor of having Professor Ashutosh Sharma, respected Secretary, Ministry of Science and Technology. Again, Professor Ashutosh Sharma has been gracing our seminars, so thank you to him and welcome again. We have Rear Admiral Shekhar Mittal present with us, Member Public Enterprises Selection Board and PSEB. We also welcome Dr. Ajay Garg, the Director from the Ministry of Communications and IT. And we have Dr. Vibha Dhawan, the Director General of TERI, the Energy and Resource Institute. And of course, we have many renowned other speakers and panelists who are going to be part of the panel discussion as we take these two panels, which I mentioned to you earlier. And then from the
Till then,
I'm so pleased that this particular summit is focusing on women empowerment.
In terms of what we thought in the 1950s with the famous Maharanavis model.
Thank you, sir, for this lovely speech you gave before me, and I'm totally with you. I agree with you.
And ladies and gentlemen, as you know, Indian Achievers Forum is a multi-dimensional platform, which today is not only the voice of the industry, it has been inviting diverse views, but it has also been a platform towards knowledge exchange, towards collaborations, towards partnerships, with the core belief that together we can be a formidable voice and we can make an impact towards shaping a vibrant and a robust economy. So once again, with this very core thought and impact, we are back with the topic, which in fact, if you see, is a clarion call by our Honorable Prime Minister. And it is also the need of the hour. For if you see, for long, we Indians have been influenced. We have, in fact, depended more on the Western world, so much so that we have lost taking pride in whatever was or whatever is made in India. So our topic of our discussion, which we have, is the government's program Atmanirbhar Bharat. And it has a special focus on the role of women in shaping a self-reliant India. Further, as all you learned people are aware, Atmanirbhar Bharat is a program which was conceived, which was conceptualized with an idea, with an aim towards making India self-sufficient and self-dependent in all aspects. Now, this, if you see, is not only going to be helping us reduce our import bill, it will also help in strengthening our own inner productivity. It is going to be providing employment, promoting entrepreneurship. It is going to be helping in retaining talent. It is going to be helping in retaining money in our country. And if you see on the hindset, it is also going to be helping in improving the quality. Because if you see, the more we are going to be concentrating on our products, the more we are going to be focusing on our products, we are going to be seeing much of the quality being continuously improved. On the softer side, if you see, it is going to be having a tremendous effect, a tremendous impact, bringing in a sense of pride, a sense of ownership. And then, as we all know, that with the ownership actually comes a feeling of more accountability. It arouses more transparency. It is, if you see, this entire program of Atmanirbhar Bharat is pretty much like the erstwhile Swadeshi movement, which was introduced by Mahatma Gandhi ji, which aroused so much of nationalism. And this program is about being a vocal for local and then promoting local for global. It is definitely going to be making India more self-reliant. It is going to be making India self-reliant for itself and then serving the world, serving the humanity. But then, as we all also know, that some of the global leaders, they had aired their opinion and they said that India, by introducing this program, is trying to be more moving into a more protectionist system, more a self-centered protectionist system. But then our Prime Minister Modi, he clarified that when India speaks of becoming Atmanirbhar, of becoming self-reliant, it is not advocating a self-centered approach, but it is about more about the happiness of the world. It is has the peace, the happiness of the world in mind. And as Honorable Prime Minister had mentioned, that at the core of the Atmanirbhar Bharat is towards creating wealth, creating values for humanity. So if you see, it's a very noble thought, which is actually being promoted through this program of Atmanirbhar Bharat. And as you might be also knowing, that there are 5 pillars on which Atmanirbhar Bharat rests on. It is based on, it is economy, infrastructure, it's technology-driven systems, vibrant demography, and then demand. These are the 5 pillars. So if you put it in a nutshell, this entire program is more towards making India a better India, and a better India not only in terms of economy, but also socially, also psychologically, also mentally, and also morally. So it is more aiming at a holistic growth, a holistic development of India and Indians. And as we move into this conclave, our aim in this conclave is to invite the views of our guest speakers, the eminent speakers who have joined us. They are from various sectors. So we gauge from them what, according to them, is the fundamentals which we actually need to work on so as to make this nation building movement, so as to make Atmanirbhar Bharat movement a success both in letter and in spirit. And then we are also going to be discussing the very important role of women in shaping Atmanirbhar Bharat. For you cannot have a Atmanirbhar Bharat or a progressive India if you have one hand tied. So with 50% of the population, that is women, not contributing to the growth and the prosperity of the country, it's not going to be a sustainable growth. So we are going to be deliberating and discussing and looking into the very important role of women in shaping an Atmanirbhar Bharat. And then, of course, ladies and gentlemen, the icing on the cake is going to be the awards which we are going to be presenting. These are recognition. These are awards which are going to be presented to some very outstanding achievers who are contributing to the growth of India, making India Atmanirbhar, whether as the women or as the industry or the other people who are contributing immensely to the overall growth of the Indian economy and towards making India self-reliant. So, ladies and gentlemen, now we have the moment of the summit wherein we are going to be rolling out the red carpet for our outstanding performers who are contributing immensely to the growth of the Indian economy and towards making India Atmanirbhar. And must I mention here, ladies and gentlemen, that we received a very good response, an overwhelming response, almost 300 plus applications we received. Our advisory board went through all these applications, the work which is being done by various companies and people. And today the awards are going to be presented to the top 25 outstanding performers in the Atmanirbhar Bharat category. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, let's roll out the red carpet. Our next awardee, ladies and gentlemen, is Ms. Rashhi Sharma, the CEO and founder of international trainer and therapist Sound Consciousness Lab. She's a spiritual healer, professional trainer, therapist, life counselor, and a shaman. She has trained with the most renowned therapists of the world. She is an internationally certified for hypnotherapy, past life regression, future life progression, psychic healing, intuition, Akashic record reading, and shamanic practitioner. Congratulations to her, and we now have a message from her.
On behalf of Soul Consciousness Lab, it's a great honor and privilege to accept the Indian Achievers Forum Atmanirbhar Bharat Award 2020-21. It looks like just yesterday when for years I was training myself in hypnotherapy, regression, shamanism, and had to travel to many countries of the world to find the best teachers and institute possible. Back then, I wondered why can't we have the advanced professional hypnotherapy training and therapy services in India itself? Why can't we also have advanced curriculum? I made this my very mission, then to bring the most advanced hypnotherapy training and therapy services to India and to make India Atmanirbhar in this field. I am grateful to the God that today the dream has become a reality and I am able to offer advanced hypnotherapy training and therapy services in India itself. None needs to travel outside India for these now. Also, this has helped to generate a lot of jobs, help build more infrastructure, and it also provides boost to Indian economy by attracting a lot of foreigners as well as to take these trainings and therapy services from us. This prestigious award has motivated me to work even more harder to ensure we can open up more avenues of growth and research in this area. Again, I sincerely thank Indian Achievers Forum. Thank you.
So these were the achievers and contributors, ladies and gentlemen, who have been contributing immensely towards making India become Atmanirbhar. And as women, they are contributing immensely to the Atmanirbhar Bharat program of the Government of India. Many congratulations to all the awardees.